9 signs children sense at your home. Their play means wealth energy. Children see and feel what adults ignore. Their innocent laughter and natural attraction to certain spaces may reveal that your home is filled with prosperity energy that sophisticated minds have forgotten how to recognize. These pure souls operate as living divining rods for abundance, drawn irresistibly to places where wealth energy flows freely and prosperity consciousness thrives. While some homes attract children naturally, becoming magnets for their joy and spontaneous play, others repel them with heavy, stagnant energy that young spirits instinctively avoid. Children have not yet learned to suppress their intuitive abilities or rationalize away the subtle energetic signatures that reveal the true spiritual condition of any space. This sacred understanding comes from ancient traditions worldwide that recognize children as pure energy sensors, untainted messengers who could detect the presence of blessings, abundance, and divine favor long before these gifts manifested in visible form. Indigenous shamans, Eastern mystics, and European folk healers all understood that where children gathered to play, prosperity was sure to follow. I must clarify something important before we begin. What I'm about to share with you is rooted in spiritual beliefs and traditions passed down through countless generations of wisdom keepers, not in scientific validation. This is about the mystical sensitivity that children possess naturally, their ability to perceive energy fields and spiritual conditions that adults have learned to ignore or dismiss. Throughout human history, cultures across the world have recognized children as messengers of purity, joy, and future prosperity, viewing their natural behavior as prophetic indicators of what abundance awaits any household. From ancient Chinese traditions that considered a child's laughter in the home to be the most auspicious sign for family fortune, to Celtic beliefs that children could see fairy blessings invisible to adult eyes, to Native American wisdom that honored children as sacred beings who remained connected to spirit realms, these ancient peoples understood something profound that modern society has largely forgotten: that children exist in a state of natural abundance consciousness, their hearts wide open to receive and recognize prosperity in all its forms. They knew that when children were drawn repeatedly to a particular home or space, it was divine confirmation that spiritual conditions were perfect for material blessings to flourish. The sound of children's laughter was considered one of the most powerful prayers for abundance that could rise from any dwelling. Today, I will reveal 9 signs that children sense at your home that show wealth energy flowing freely through your space, 9 behaviors that announce your dwelling has become a sanctuary of prosperity consciousness, where abundance is not just possible, but inevitable. Before we explore these sacred signs of children recognizing abundance energy, I want to ask something meaningful of you. If you feel called to understand how children's pure perception can reveal the wealth consciousness of your home, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to this channel. This simple action is far more than digital engagement. It is a spiritual declaration that you are ready to see your space through the eyes of innocence and recognize the signs of prosperity that surround you. By pressing these buttons, you align yourself energetically with the flow of abundance and open your awareness to the wisdom that children carry naturally about recognizing blessed spaces. Children often gather to play near your entrance. When children consistently choose the area around your front door, porch, or entryway as their preferred gathering place for play and conversation, you are witnessing one of the most powerful confirmations that your home radiates welcoming prosperity energy. These young energy sensors are drawn to your threshold because they can feel the abundance flowing in and out of your dwelling like a warm, invisible river. The spiritual meaning of children gathering near entrances connects to ancient beliefs about doorways as sacred portals where earth meets heaven and blessings enter the physical realm. Children, still connected to spiritual realms through their innocence, naturally gravitate toward these power points where they can feel the cosmic energy most strongly. Their presence at your entrance is unconscious recognition that your home serves as a beacon of abundance in the neighborhood. This phenomenon symbolizes your home's role as a magnet for opportunity and prosperity, announcing to the universe that beneficial energies are welcomed and nurtured within your walls. When children cluster around your entrance, they are responding to the same attractive force that draws abundance, success, and good fortune to any location. Their innocent play creates an additional blessing, charging your threshold with the pure joy that multiplies prosperity exponentially. Traditional folk beliefs teach that children who gather at doorways are unconsciously performing protective rituals, their laughter creating energetic shields that prevent negative influences from entering while amplifying positive ones. Many cultures believe that homes where children naturally congregated near entrances were marked for special divine favor and would experience continuous growth in family fortune. To honor this sacred sign, maintain your entrance area as a welcoming space worthy of these young ambassadors of abundance. Keep the pathway clear and inviting. Add elements that naturally attract children like colorful plants or interesting textures, and always greet the children warmly when they gather there. Their presence is a gift that enhances your home's prosperity magnetism. Remember that when children choose your entrance as their playground, they are announcing to cosmic forces that your home deserves to be a center of abundance and that all who enter should bring blessings rather than burdens. These innocent guardians are performing sacred work on your behalf, creating conditions for wealth energy to flow freely into your life. Have you noticed how certain homes seem to naturally become gathering places for children, as if something invisible draws them to that particular space? They laugh freely without reason. When children burst into spontaneous, joyful laughter while in your home or yard, with no apparent cause or entertainment to trigger their mirth, you are experiencing one of the purest confirmations that your space vibrates with abundance frequency. This inexplicable joy bubbling up from their souls is their natural response to being surrounded by prosperity energy that adults can no longer perceive. The spiritual significance of causeless laughter in children connects to mystical traditions that recognize pure joy as the highest vibrational state, the frequency at which all abundance manifests most easily. When children laugh without reason in your space, they are responding to invisible blessings, feeling the presence of benevolent forces, and unconsciously celebrating the wealth consciousness that permeates your environment. This sacred laughter symbolizes the spontaneous overflow of abundance that occurs when prosperity energy reaches critical mass in any space. Just as a spring naturally bubbles up when underground water pressure builds sufficiently, children's unexplained laughter indicates that your home's abundance pressure has reached the point where blessings must overflow into visible manifestation. Ancient wisdom traditions taught that children's spontaneous laughter was the sound of angels celebrating, divine beings expressing joy at finding a space so aligned with cosmic abundance that miracles could easily manifest there. Celtic folklore spoke of children laughing at invisible fairy celebrations, while Eastern traditions recognized such laughter as proof that prosperity spirits had taken residence in the home. When children laugh freely in your space, join their joy rather than questioning its source. Their laughter is creating powerful abundance vibrations that attract more blessings to your household. Encourage this sacred expression by maintaining an atmosphere of lightness and celebration in your home, avoiding heavy emotions or conflicts that might dampen the prosperity frequency they naturally generate. Understand that these moments of unexplained joy are confirmations that your home has achieved vibrational alignment with cosmic abundance. The children are not laughing at nothing. They are laughing at everything beautiful and prosperous that exists in your space on levels that logical minds cannot detect, but innocent hearts feel deeply. Do you find that certain places make you feel inexplicably happy and light-hearted, even when there is no obvious reason for such joy? They prefer your garden or yard to others. When children consistently choose your outdoor space over other available options for their play and exploration, preferring your garden or yard, even when other areas might seem more entertaining or spacious, you are receiving confirmation that your land itself pulses with wealth, consciousness, and natural abundance. Energy. The spiritual meaning behind children's preference for specific outdoor spaces relates to their natural ability to sense the Earth's energy patterns and detect areas where prosperity flows most freely from the ground up. Children, still connected to elemental forces through their innocence, can feel where the Earth itself supports abundance and where it remains blocked or stagnant. This preference symbolizes your property's role as a sanctuary of natural prosperity, a place where the marriage between heaven and earth creates optimal conditions for wealth to grow and flourish. When children gravitate toward your garden, they are responding to the same fertile energy that makes plants thrive, finances flourish, and abundance multiply in all its forms. Traditional earth wisdom taught that children could identify sacred ground where prosperity spirits dwelt, places where the earth's natural abundance was most accessible to human consciousness. Many indigenous cultures would let children choose locations for important plantings or ceremonial sites, knowing their pure perception could detect where the earth's blessings flowed most powerfully. To enhance this sacred attraction, maintain your outdoor space as a living temple of abundance by growing plants that children love to explore, creating natural gathering areas where they feel safe to play, and avoiding chemicals that might disturb the natural energy flow they instinctively seek. Consider their presence as helping to charge your land with additional prosperity consciousness. Recognition that children prefer your outdoor space is confirmation that your property serves as an energy vortex for abundance, a place where natural and cosmic forces combine to create wealth consciousness that flows from the earth into every aspect of your life. Their joyful presence multiplies this natural abundance exponentially. Have you ever felt that certain pieces of land have a special quality that makes you want to spend time there, as if the earth itself is particularly alive and welcoming in that spot? Even without toys, they stay entertained in your space. When children can spend hours happily entertained in your home or yard, without needing toys, games, or external stimulation, finding endless fascination in the simplest elements of your environment, you are witnessing their response to the creative abundance. Energy that fills spaces aligned with prosperity consciousness. The spiritual significance of children's ability to self-entertain in certain spaces connects to the mystical understanding that true abundance creates its own entertainment, generating endless possibilities for joy and discovery. Children sense when a space pulses with creative potential, feeling the invisible currents of inspiration and opportunity that adults have learned to overlook. This phenomenon symbolizes your home's capacity to nurture creativity and innovation, essential qualities for generating and sustaining wealth in all its forms. When children find endless entertainment in your space without external aids, they are responding to the same creative force that generates business ideas, artistic inspiration, and innovative solutions to financial challenges. Folk wisdom traditions recognize that children could detect places where creative spirits dwelt, locations blessed by muses and inspiration that made ordinary objects seem extraordinary and simple spaces feel magical. These were considered the most auspicious places for conducting business, making important decisions, and launching new ventures that would prosper beyond expectations. To honor this sacred recognition, maintain your space as a playground for imagination by including natural elements that spark creativity, avoiding clutter that blocks creative flow, and appreciating the simple beauty that children see so clearly. Their ability to find entertainment in your environment enhances the creative abundance energy for everyone who enters. Understand that when children need no external stimulation to enjoy your space, they are confirming that your home generates its own prosperity consciousness, creating endless opportunities for growth, discovery, and abundance manifestation. Their contentment reflects the deep satisfaction that comes from being surrounded by true wealth energy. Do you remember how as a child, certain places seemed magical and full of possibilities, where your imagination could run wild and simple things became extraordinary adventures? Babies smile or calm down when entering. When babies who enter your home immediately smile, relax, or stop crying without any intervention from adults, you are experiencing one of the purest confirmations possible that your space radiates the peaceful abundance energy that naturally soothes and nurtures all living beings. The spiritual meaning of babies responding positively to specific environments relates to their complete openness to energy fields, their lack of mental barriers that might prevent them from feeling the prosperity consciousness that emanates from truly blessed spaces. Babies operate as perfect energy barometers, instantly detecting whether a location supports or drains life force energy. This immediate calming response symbolizes your home's role as a sanctuary of nurturing abundance, a space where the energy of security, love, and prosperity creates the perfect conditions for growth and development. When babies smile upon entering your space, they are responding to the same protective and nurturing forces that allow wealth and abundance to flourish without struggle. Ancient healing traditions taught that babies could detect the presence of beneficial spirits and protective energies that adults could no longer perceive. Many cultures would observe how infants responded to different locations before making important decisions about where to establish homes, businesses, or sacred spaces, knowing that babies' reactions revealed the true spiritual condition of any environment. To maintain this sacred receptivity, keep your home's energy clear and peaceful by avoiding conflict and negativity, creating spaces of beauty and serenity that support the gentle energy babies can feel so clearly. Their positive response enhances the nurturing abundance consciousness for all inhabitants of your dwelling. Recognition that babies immediately feel safe and happy in your space confirms that your home vibrates with the frequency of unconditional love and infinite abundance, the same energy that supports all growth and prosperity in the universe. Their innocent response is divine confirmation of your space's spiritual worthiness. Have you noticed how some places immediately make you feel safe and at peace, while others create subtle anxiety or discomfort, even though you cannot explain why? Children invent games in your home spontaneously. When children visiting your home spontaneously create new games, activities, and imaginative play scenarios without prompting or planning, using whatever materials they find to construct elaborate fantasy worlds, you are witnessing their response to the creative abundance energy that flows freely through spaces aligned with prosperity consciousness. The spiritual significance of spontaneous creativity in children connects to mystical teachings about imagination as the divine force through which all abundance manifests in physical reality. Children sense when a space supports the creative process, feeling the invisible currents of inspiration that make new ideas flow effortlessly and original solutions appear naturally. This creative explosion symbolizes your home's capacity to birth new possibilities and opportunities, reflecting the same generative force that creates successful businesses, innovative projects, and unexpected sources of income. When children spontaneously invent games in your space, they are tapping into the same creative wellspring that generates all forms of prosperity and abundance. Traditional wisdom recognized that children's spontaneous play in certain locations was a form of prophecy, their games revealing the hidden potential and future possibilities that existed within blessed spaces. Many cultures would observe what children created when left to play freely, understanding that their innocent imagination could reveal opportunities and solutions that logical thinking might miss. To encourage this sacred creativity, provide simple materials that support imaginative play, while avoiding overstructured environments that might limit creative flow. Maintain open spaces where children feel free to express their creativity, knowing that their inventiveness enhances the generative abundance energy for everyone who shares your space. Understanding that children spontaneously create new games in your home confirms that your space serves as a creativity catalyst, a place where new ideas are born and innovative solutions emerge naturally. Their playful inventiveness reflects the endless possibilities for abundance that exist within your environment. Do you find that your best ideas and most creative solutions come to you when you are in certain environments that seem to stimulate your imagination and inspire new thinking? They bring friends over naturally. When children consistently ask to bring friends to your home, or when their friends naturally gravitate toward your space without specific invitations, preferring your location for group activities and social gatherings, you are receiving confirmation that your home radiates the magnetic abundance energy that draws community and social prosperity. The spiritual meaning behind children's desire to share your space with others relates to their intuitive understanding that blessed locations should be shared generously, multiplying their positive effects through community enjoyment. Children sense when a space holds enough abundance energy to benefit multiple people simultaneously without being depleted. This social magnetism symbolizes your home's role as a prosperity hub for your community, a place where abundance consciousness spreads naturally through social connections and shared experiences. When children want to bring friends to your space, they are unconsciously recognizing its power to enhance relationships and create the social networks essential for sustained wealth and success. Folk traditions taught that homes where children naturally gathered were destined to become centers of community prosperity, places where beneficial connections would form and opportunities would be shared among all participants. These gathering places were considered essential to the economic health of entire neighborhoods and were protected and celebrated accordingly. To honor this social prosperity, welcome the children and their friends warmly, providing space and refreshments that support their gatherings while maintaining appropriate boundaries. Their desire to share your space with others amplifies the abundance energy through the principle of joyful circulation that multiplies blessings exponentially. Recognition that children want to bring friends to your home confirms that your space generates surplus abundance consciousness, creating enough prosperity energy to benefit extended networks of people, while continuing to grow stronger through shared enjoyment and community celebration. Have you experienced how certain homes seem to naturally become the heart of social activity, where people love to gather and everyone feels welcomed and energized? They stay longer than expected, without boredom. When children visiting your home consistently stay longer than planned, without showing signs of restlessness or boredom, losing track of time as they become absorbed in the atmosphere and activities available in your space, you are experiencing their response to the timeless abundance, energy that makes blessed locations feel like sanctuaries outside ordinary temporal flow. The spiritual significance of children losing track of time in certain spaces connects to mystical teachings about abundance, consciousness, creating its own temporal reality, where time expands to accommodate all necessary experiences and contracts to eliminate unnecessary waiting. Children sense when a space operates according to abundance time rather than scarcity time. This temporal expansion symbolizes your home's capacity to create the luxurious experience of having enough time for everything important, reflecting the abundance mindset that generates prosperity in all areas of life. When children stay longer than expected without boredom, they are experiencing the same temporal generosity that allows successful people to accomplish more while feeling less rushed. Ancient time wisdom recognized that certain locations existed outside normal temporal constraints, places where important activities could unfold naturally without the pressure of artificial scheduling. These were considered the most auspicious locations for conducting business, making important decisions, and allowing abundance to develop at its own perfect pace. To support this temporal abundance, avoid creating artificial time pressure in your home, allowing activities to unfold naturally while maintaining gentle rhythms that support both productivity and relaxation. The children's comfort with extended stays enhances the timeless quality that supports sustained prosperity and abundance. Understanding that children lose track of time in your space confirms that your home operates according to abundance principles rather than scarcity consciousness, creating the temporal generosity essential for wealth consciousness to develop and flourish naturally without stress or pressure. Do you have memories of places where time seemed to stand still in the most pleasant way, where hours passed like minutes and you never wanted to leave? Children leave with joy and want to return. When children departing your home express genuine sadness at leaving while immediately asking when they can return, carrying visible joy and enthusiasm with them as they go, you are witnessing the ultimate confirmation that your space serves as a source of abundance consciousness that nourishes and energizes all who experience it fully. The spiritual meaning of children's reluctance to leave and eagerness to return relates to their soul-level recognition of spaces that truly feed their spiritual and emotional needs, places where they feel the abundance of love, acceptance, and possibility that every human being craves naturally. Their desire to return reflects the magnetic pull of authentic abundance consciousness. This joyful departure and return desire symbolizes your home's role as a renewable source of prosperity energy, a place that gives generously to all visitors while maintaining its capacity to continue blessing everyone who enters. When children leave happy but want to return, they are confirming that your space creates sustainable abundance rather than temporary entertainment. Traditional hospitality wisdom taught that the true measure of a blessed home was not how children arrived, but how they departed, understanding that spaces filled with genuine abundance consciousness would send guests away enriched while drawing them back for continued blessing. These homes were considered treasures within their communities. To maintain this sustainable abundance, ensure that children's experiences in your space are genuinely nourishing, rather than artificially stimulating, creating memories and feelings that naturally inspire return visits. Their joy upon leaving and desire to return multiplies the abundance consciousness through anticipation and gratitude. Recognition that children leave your home with joy while planning their return confirms that your space has achieved the highest level of abundance consciousness, creating genuine value that enriches everyone while regenerating itself through the circulation of love, joy, and authentic prosperity. Have you experienced places that you left feeling better than when you arrived? Spaces that seemed to give you something valuable that you wanted to experience again and again? We have journeyed together through 9 sacred signs that reveal how children's pure perception can detect wealth consciousness in homes where abundance flows freely and prosperity energy thrives. From children gathering naturally at your entrance, to their spontaneous laughter without cause, from their preference for your outdoor spaces, to their ability to stay entertained without toys, each behavior reflects their innocent recognition of the abundance frequency that sophisticated minds have learned to ignore. Remember how babies calm immediately upon entering blessed spaces, how children spontaneously create new games in homes filled with creative energy, and how they naturally want to share these special places with their friends. Recall the timeless quality that makes children lose track of time in abundance-rich environments, and the joyful reluctance to leave that confirms genuine prosperity consciousness. But now I want to ask you something deeply personal. Have you noticed children feeling drawn to your home in these magical ways? Have you observed patterns in how young visitors respond to your space differently than they respond to other locations? Have you felt the special quality that children seem to recognize instinctively in certain environments? Because here is the profound truth I want you to understand. Children's laughter is one of the clearest blessings of prosperity energy that can fill any space. Their innocent joy creates powerful abundance vibrations that attract more wealth and success to any household lucky enough to host their play. When children choose your home as their preferred gathering place, they are performing sacred work on your behalf, charging your space with the pure prosperity consciousness that manifests all forms of abundance. These young messengers are telling you constantly that you have created something precious and rare, a space where abundance flows so naturally that innocent souls recognize it immediately and want to bathe in its blessing. You are not just providing entertainment for children, you are offering them a taste of the prosperity consciousness that is every human being's birthright. May your home continue to serve as a beacon of abundance that draws children's laughter and joy. May their play multiply the prosperity energy in exponential waves, and may the sound of innocent happiness announce to the universe that your dwelling deserves all the wealth and abundance that cosmic forces can provide. Now I want to invite you to participate in something joyful and powerful. In the comments below this video, I want you to write these words with genuine happiness and open heart. My home is full of joy, laughter, and abundance. But do not simply type these words mechanically. Feel the truth of them resonating through your being, imagining the sound of children's laughter, filling your space with prosperity consciousness and wealth energy. After you have written your affirmation, please share this video with someone you love who would benefit from understanding how children's natural wisdom can reveal the abundance potential of any space. By sharing this knowledge about recognizing prosperity through innocent eyes, you become part of the circulation of abundance consciousness that benefits entire communities when children feel welcomed and cherished. Remember that every time you honor children's natural ability to detect blessing and abundance, you demonstrate to the universe that you value innocence, joy, and the simple prosperity consciousness that creates sustainable wealth without struggle or competition. This reverent appreciation opens even wider channels for abundance to flow into your life through unexpected and delightful pathways. May the sound of laughter always announce wealth energy in your life. May children forever find your space a sanctuary of joy and possibility, and may their innocent play continue to charge your home with the prosperity consciousness that manifests abundance beyond your wildest dreams. The universe speaks through children's laughter. Now you know how to listen and receive its abundant blessings.